Hello, hello, my collective. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's well. Everyone's had a wonderful, wonderful day or is about to have a great one wherever you are. Let's begin with lighting up the candles. Ciao. Let's start with Archangel Gabriel. Welcome, Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Raphael. Hold the pulse. Archangel Chamuel. Oh wow. Arey bhai. Why is it always this? Much better. Archangel Chamuel, but you saw how much time it took me to light that up. And we already have a message from Archangel Michael. See, he just spoke also. Woohoo! Welcome, Archangel Michael. I'll just give you the message in a second. Let me just first pray, thank them for their love, their light, their protection, their guidance, their grace, their mercies, and for their blessings and their miracles. We're truly and eternally grateful and thankful to you. Thank you 1000 times. Thank you, my archangels. Thank you, my angels. Thank you, the entire divine realm. Thank you. All right. Okay. Yeah, the message. So when I was like literally taking out the candles out of the box, that I'll just save you an extra second, all right? This was already stuck. It was so damn stuck on the box. And it was Archangel Michael's candle, and it had name and fame on it. And this might actually be quite true. See, you might have to like, it would come with a lot of hard work. You might feel a little tattered, battered. You know what I mean, right? That, what is that? The five, is that? That's swords. We don't even do tarot anymore now. That's swords energy, where there's a a warrior who's standing with a sword in his hand. He in fact has two swords in both his hands, like one sword in one, and the second sword in his another arm, and he's like just standing. He looks a little tattered, but he has won. And the other people are like, the other so-called opponents are running away. It might look a little, it reminded me of exactly that tattering, right? Symbolically. I'm not saying your clothes are going to be tattered or battered, my beloved collective. I'm just saying this is symbolic, that you might feel like, it would take a little bit of your energy as well, right? This would come at, this, I mean, that's why it makes sense, right? That's how it makes sense. That's how we get our lessons. That's how we get our experiences. Thank you, Divine. Experiences, right? That's how we get them, right? Effort. Yeah, we've put in we've exhausted ourselves somewhere towards like that, and what do we get in return? Name and fame. All right. And yeah, the bones is, I wanted to say the F word, but it's not allowed. My mother won't allow it. So bones. But what peaked behind it? What is this? What is this? Discernment. Yeah, these are the same cards. We haven't shuffled them, but this is brand new. Name and fame. Okay, we'll shuffle the cards now that we have the cards in the hand. I feel so, let me just take out more. Let me take out all of the ones that I have made. जो वैसे हैं खाली, वो तो खाली ही हैं. But let me see. These are the ones. Oh my God, you're a unicorn. Unicorn is the card. And like, yeah, this is the last card here, unicorn. You could be very unique. You could be like one of a kind, one in a million. All right, like you could have something very, it's like almost like a blueprint of how you do things. You know what I mean? You could do something very uniquely. You could think very uniquely. You could have a very unique perspective. You could be, like Conan said, I was watching the Oscars I watched it last night. I couldn't watch it in the morning when it like really was happening live, right? Of this and stuff like. And when I came back, I remember Conan's joke, he did say that, you could be like one of those few, like he did talk about optimism. You could be like one of those like rare, you could have those rare qualities like optimism. You could be that kind of a person, like optimist. You could look at the glass half full. Even in this day and age, in this kind of world, you still can see the beautiful part. You can see the lesson you can take away from an experience rather than losing yourself into it. You know what I mean? You could be that. That could be very unique to you. And remember, hold on to that, because that is what is going to bring you name and fame. That is what makes you unique. That is what makes you special, right? That is what attracts, magnetizes people towards you. Just be true to yourself. All right? Okay, I have, in fact, I have messages like related to that. Let me, when I have these cards, and I always feel like doing the cards, but I have the downloads. We'll just do some cards. I have to cover those downloads today. I have a prophetic dream, and I have a prophetic vision. I have to cover those. Let's just do those first. Yes, let's be fair to that, right? That's any day. That is all. Why I'm saying by being fair to that, because that is the message that we've already got. We've already received that message, right? When we do our cards, we look for the message, that what is it that divine would like us to know, right? When we have those downloads, that means we already had the message. And what came in? Prosthetics. Remember we talked about the prosthetic things I gave you the whole context of how divine made me watch steel. Why steel, right? As somebody could be using, it was like almost like identity theft in a way, right? Right? If you take on someone else's identity, that's identity theft. If you're posing as someone else, that's identity theft. You thieving someone's identity. In fact, I do have a message which is literally, that's divine. I have a message which relates just to, in fact, my prophetic dream related to this message, the context of this message. So let me start with that. Enchanting. Okay, let me start with my prophetic dream. All right. Let me begin. Okay, so let me just open that up. 1 second, my page. And I got this morning, in fact. This one came in literally today. And I don't have to, because I got told by my divine mother, I don't have to give you the exact word by word detail of it. But I'll give you as much as you need to know. All right? Because of some of that part is just meant for me. So I'd like you to respect that. Okay? So in that prophetic dream today, I saw a famous person, and then everything around it kept on coming, like this famous person to be played by, then some another famous person, then this famous person to be played by, then again this famous person, another person was shown to me, then to be played by. I was like, in the dream itself, I remember myself like watching it from a perspective. It was a dream, not a vision. This was a dream, and I remember thinking that why to be played by? It's almost like, it felt very uneasy. It wasn't like a given legit to be played by. It was almost like somebody masquerading as someone else, right? Let's say, for instance, like someone on a dating app masquerading as you, perhaps collective, like some loser, someone who doesn't get enough attention, thinks, okay, I'll just put a pretty girl's picture in my profile. All it takes is one picture, one photo, right? Isn't it? Right? And just paste it somewhere and just call yourself that. Right? That's all it takes. All it takes is that. And in a country like ours, in fact, in a world like ours, where digital laws are like still not up to mark, they're not like really, I mean, they're almost like more like DPSPs, more like directives rather than a law. Right? It will tell you, okay, ये नहीं करना चाहिए, वो तो morally तुम्हें बहुत चीज़ें नहीं करनी चाहिए, but doesn't really evidently punish the offender so much, right? You know what I'm trying to say? So it literally felt in my spirit, and I know for a fact it could be someone collective, someone masquerading as you, or someone wants to, and it's like it could be in the spirit realm that they want to be you, your spiritual ranking. Maybe you could be like really highly ranked spiritually, but this person wants to be you, right? It's almost like watching us, like if you bring it down to the 3D level, It almost like when you see someone very, like a famous actress, for instance. I'm just giving a, very elementary example so that it connects with everybody, right? Because we are different. I'm not saying someone's smart, someone's not, but we are at different levels of our journey. All right, so we need to like make this video for everybody, right? So maybe if someone really looks at an actress and says, oh, I would love to be like them, to get that attention, have that beauty, have those opportunities, have that money, have that love and attention, if you know what I mean. Those are things people look for, in the sense, in the 3D world, isn't it? Those are things people aspire for. Now, it could be someone who's just thinking, I'm telling you, 100%. Someone's literally looking at you, collective, and wants your life, wants your 3D life. And you, I don't know, you may not be a big shot. I don't know who you are, or you might be, who knows. But this person envies your life, what you do, your movement, your happiness, your joy. Again, the love and attention. I cannot tell you how much the love and attention bit is something that brings in the most envy. All right? Beauty. Sorry, yes, beauty. Divan just corrected me, it's beauty. Outer and inner beauty. You might think that, that other people don't even see the inner beauty. They all sense it. And most people envy it. That even in this, like I said earlier, in this day and age, you could be beautiful from the inside also. Like most people are like what? Obnoxious, cunning, rude, prideful, right? Atheist, or many other things that they can be. And you could literally be a good human being from inside out, and that's quite a rare, that unicorn ability that I'm saying. You're a unicorn, you're a rarity. All right, so that could be coveted by this person. So this person, the overall, that what I was getting was this: someone wants to masquerade as you. Again, I just gave you a 3D example. It could be this person absolutely dotes on you in the 3D world, or loves you, cares, shows care for you, but wants to be you. All right, so they could literally be going around creating, let's say, fake data and calling themselves, so that they can feel, how does it feel to be you? How does it feel to maybe fool someone by masquerading as you? You know what I mean? I don't know how else to put it, but you're getting the gist. I know you get the drift. All right, now spiritually, in this sense, this person could be someone who could be like a fake spiritualist, or someone who, if you don't even have to be a fake spiritualist, you could just have 2 sentences, say, oh, my chakras, oh, the crystals. I see a lot of people who say that shit without even knowing what it means, because they just want to stand out in the crowd. So they say those things because they think these are cool things to say, you know what I mean? But they don't know what they mean by those things, if you know what I'm trying to say. They don't know what it means. If I were to ask them, if you could just give me the literal, just like a vague ballpark meaning of root chakra, what does it mean? They would not be able to tell you that. But they would just love to say things about like that, talk, just put in universe here and there, like those. So this person, that's also masquerading as somebody, but you're not. You're not, you don't believe in the spirit world. You don't believe in the collective consciousness. You don't believe actually that there is a God, quite honestly. Again, they may not be an atheist, but they could be somewhere where they don't see the God, so they think, there is no God. That kind of, but they pretend to be someone. They masquerade as someone. So this person could actually literally in the spirit world could also try to masquerade as you. Let's say, for instance, if you're a divine feminine, this person maybe masquerades as a divine feminine, so that this person can attract divine masculine. Or if you are a divine masculine, this person could take it as it resonates, my collective. All right, so it likes to pick on things and reflect back to the world as you, if you're getting what I'm saying. So the message here is, there's someone 144 on the clock, but you are protected. Oh, that is the second part of my message. So this, like I said, I got in the morning. So okay, let me just finish this bit. Let me not run through it. All right, so someone definitely 100%, 1000%, if that's not mathematically accurate, but 100% someone's masquerading as you, or trying to, or attempting to masquerade as you, trying to be you. Like I said, it's something, the easiest example would be like pretending to be you, talking to people like you would, or as you. Literal identity theft. Literal identity theft. And there are very sad reasons for identity theft. People just like, when they don't get love in their own homes, they don't get love from their families, from their parents, from their siblings, from their friends. They do such things because they think, oh, that person is just perfect, let me just be that person instead. If I just leave my life away and be that person, I'll get those blessings. Getting my point? This person's being blessed by divine, so if I just masquerade as them, I'll also get blessed without doing the work, apparently. You know what I mean? And divine ko ullu bana lenge. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's what the intention, what is the perspective of this karmic is. That, yes, I would love to. And there's not just one person. There could be many people just trying to be like you. I'm not just saying there's one person. Many, many, many. All right, so that's the message that came through. That was the prophetic dream. But the second part, I was clarified today by divine over this. So I was given Deuteronomy 31:8. So Deuteronomy, now my collective, we know when 31:8 would be chapter 31 verse 8. Okay, and the word says, it is the Lord who goes before you. He will be with you and will never fail you or never forsake you. All right, so divine's already saying, you just don't be dismayed by anything. All right, so when we let you know these things, like I'm telling you now, collective, this is why I said, like, I was rushed to this, divine just rushed me in my head also. Alright, do not be dismayed by, अरे somebody is trying to be me, अब क्या, या कोई भी कुछ भी झूठ बोल देता है, ये है वो. Don't be dismayed by all that. Okay, divine is with you, and if someone's watching you and is trying to copy you, just remember divine's watching them, and everything's going to come to judgment. This is the year of the fire horse, as is. This is the year of the sun. Everything will come to light. That's my personal promise to you as divine's representative. I am promising you that you put that down on a piece of paper and come back to me if it doesn't get fulfilled. All right, I'm telling you, I'm promising you, I'm guaranteeing you justice. If this person does like masquerades as you, it will come out in the open. It already either has come out in the open or will come out in the open whenever you get this message. All right, my collective, don't you worry about it. All right, so divine's literally come out, and I was like, oh my god, so sweet divine. Then I realized that's actually for my collective, this message. Imagine there being such lovely parents, such good, great parents. Our own earthly parents would even do it, I think. It's like they literally gave that prophetic dream. They want, so basically what is the meaning of that? Why do they want to drop that clue? So that you know what is happening in your environment, in your area. Yeah, like Blackpink is in your area, that kind. So you need to know what's happening around you, my collective. So just so you know, so that's how you build yourself up. That's how you fight your battles, right? Just so you know, just keep this in your mind, that this is all that divine wanted you to know. There's someone trying to mask, or is trying to masquerade as you. All right, that's all I'm asking you to understand here. And then divine comes back and says that don't be dismayed. It is the Lord who goes before you. I'm going before you. I will check everything. Do not worry. I will bring this person to justice. You don't have to be dismayed. You don't have to worry, basically. Worry to karni nahi hai. Okay. Right. So this was... so... yeah, it was almost like... okay, Divine just reminded me. That's why I made this note in the morning. Yeah. So basically, Divine is saying that, this energy is almost like this person wants to... I didn't use this word till now, but he just reminded me to look there in my note. This person almost wants to like replace you, if you know what I mean. Look at the obnoxiousness of this person. Like, this person wants to be you, copies you, then wants to replace you. मतलब इतना ही काम अपने पे कर लो भाई. Be somebody rather just copying someone, putting all your energy there and trying to be them to replace them. How about you be yourself? Like, ये तो energy is like, it just exhausted me mid-sentence. Like, what the fuck? so low vibrational. I vibrate really high. So when these low vibrational things, right now, just मेरे को तो I just stop mid sentence. I could literally feel my own self going, हमसे ना हो पाएगा यार. In terms of energy, क्या है? Be yourself, bro. Think about it. It is such a long sentence, even me speaking it. Think of you looking at someone, copying them, taking notes to be like them so that you could replace them. Exhausting, right? Just be yourself. That's it. So easy. Find yourself. Like, look inside. You must have some talent other than being a karmic. कुछ तो आता होगा यार तुम्हारे को. You know, cash on that. Hone it. You know, beautify it. Do that. नहीं भाई, हम तो कॉपी करेंगे, हम तो उसी के जैसे करेंगे, हम तो सब वही करेंगे, फिर हम उसको रिप्लेस कर देंगे. कैसे कर दोगे रिप्लेस ओरिजिनल को? हैं? Which reminds me, you know, this, I wanted to share this, that's why I brought them here. I got, when I was in Kasoli, I saw mango bite. You know, when I was a kid, this was a toffee to go to. This was a toffee. We never used to call it candy back then, not the American way of speaking. We were still used to call it toffee. Uncle toffee de do. Ye toffee hoti thi, mango bite, and it's still the same. Ye and chatpat we used to, but chatpat Zen didn't let me buy it. I wanted to buy chatpat. He was like, gala kharab ho jayega tumhara. He's quite right. But then, you know, I got these. It reminds me of my childhood. I saw it and my husband also was like, "Arey, haan, we used to have this." And when I tasted it, it tastes just the same. Literal same. Nostalgia. Okay. Anyways, what else I got? Okay, this was my prophetic dream. Now I have to tell you the vision, okay? I don't know which one I should have told. The vision came in first. The dream came in only today, this morning, okay? Okay. कुछ मुझे उस पर करना है और क्या? Divine, is there anything else I need to do? And when I was given this clarification by Divine, the Deuteronomy 31:8, when I was given this clarification, Divine, it was Sri Hari who literally just blessed me at the time. So I'm telling you, you're being blessed. This is coming from various angles. Alright, Diyal. And this, who's keeping an eye on you, like we are like taking care of this, that message is from Lord Shiva, okay? I literally had a surreal experience that again, like my mom told me, my divine mother told me, I don't have to like share everything, okay? Again, some experiences are mine, but a part of it that I can share with you, okay, is where it was Lord Shiva keeping an eye, okay, on everything. And I literally have proof for that. Like I have proof, not one, but many proofs. In fact, Zen also saw certain things and it was even like, this is surreal, this is different, you know. Even he could feel it. When I was in Kasoli, I was getting like these messages, a lot of messages from Lord Shiva, like, you know, kind of like, I was undergoing a test, a spiritual test at the time when we were traveling to Kasoli. All right. And I imagine how my tests are. Imagine let's say the divinity was testing me, okay, and which particularly my divine mother was testing me with something, and my divine father gave me the answer. So almost like cheating, but I passed it. And they were, I mean, again, I can't tell you what the test was, but I was undergoing a test and it took me like it was like, imagine one person asking a question, other one giving the answer. How is this even a test? It's not even a valid test, really. But that's how it becomes. You become one with the divine. You become a part of the universe. We all are a part of the universe. But for us to like actually accept ourselves to be a part of it, it just is a much bigger revelation. All right, so just so you know, you've been blessed by Lord Shiva, and this situation of masquerading, whoever it is going to get it directly from Lord Shiva. I promise you that. Directly, the spat is going to come from Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva's third netra, and just imagine this blue color also symbolizes him. His third netra is going to open, and this person will feel his divine fire, if they haven't already felt it. And now they're freaking out. I already know. I can sense it. They're going to feel Lord Shiva's divine fire. All right. Anyways, I'll leave that to that. And replacement, ये सब जो भी करते रहते ये खुद ही replace हो जाएंगे life में. छोड़ दो तुम इनका. Anyways, what else? How such a sorry state? You want to be someone else by being them. just imagine the ultimate abandonment. You're abandoning your own self by trying to be someone else. It is the ultimate betrayal to your own self. Have you ever thought about that, karmic? It's not that you're gonna get something by being someone. क्या मिल जाएगा? पैसा मिल जाएगा, कुछ को बंदा मिल जाएगा, बंदी मिल जाएगी, कुछ देर की attention मिल जाएगी. Eventually that will come to light. But you will be betraying yourself, and your inner self, that inner child of yours, or that higher self of yours, will never be able to like really cope from that. It'll take a lot of inner work for you to heal from that, from you. तीसरा बंदा कोई बिट्रे करता है, दूसरा बंदा कोई करता है, वो अलग चीज़ होती है. कोई फ्रेंड करता है, कोई रिलेशनशिप में कोई करता है, दैट्स डिफरेंट. दैट्स स्टिल अनदर पर्सन. यू बिट्रेइंग योर सेल्फ टू बिकम समवन एल्स, एज मैस्कुरेट एज समवन एल्स, इज द अल्टीमेट बिट्रेयल. You're betraying yourself. You're cheating yourself first. You'll never be able to cope from that. And if you'll have to do a lot of work. Let me just say that. Let me not be. Okay? You'll have to do a lot of inner work. A lot of inner work to be able to cope from it. To heal from it. To come up from that pit that you're putting yourself in. Think about it. Anyways. That being that, okay, coming to my prophetic vision. And this was like, I hadn't even like sat down. I was not even in meditative mode, but I just closed my eyes literally for a split second. And I made the connection and I saw a lot of different kind of faces. I didn't see their bodies. I only saw their faces and only the front bit, one angle of their faces. And there were like many people. It was almost like one would come and vanish, second vanish, third vanish, fourth vanish. And it kept on going. And some were godly, some were demonic, some were angelic, some were hybrid, some were this world, like very human-like faces, some were otherworldly. You know, that kind of amalgamation of various kinds of beings, those kinds. That I saw a lot of demonic faces as well, but a lot of angelic, good beings there as well were there. And like one after the other. One vanish, second vanish, third vanish. It was momentary. I don't think I'd sat down for a meditation for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour. No, it was just a few seconds and I saw so many, and I knew in that moment that if I just sit more, I'll be able to see everybody. But I remember watching everyone like this. It was like so many people of different kinds, but they were all looking at one person. I don't know who that person was, but they were all looking in one direction. So many people, and then it could literally be you, collective. The focus is on you. This spotlight is on you. That moment in time has arrived. I've told you that you're already walking in that, on that path. You're already there. It's not that, oh, you do this, you do that, and then 2 years after you'll get this, and then फिर वहाँ से यहाँ जाएंगे फिर. नहीं, वो कोई treasure hunt नहीं हो रहा है. This is it. You're walking that path and you are being watched by very different kinds of beings. Let me tell you, they were not just humans. Humans तो बहुत कम थे. In fact, they were more, let me be very honest, they were more godly or demonic. They were like literal two sides to it. And then, like I said, there was some hybrid kind of creatures I've not seen. Like you and I have not seen. Alright, those kinds as well. But they were like right there, all watching. All eyes on one person. And I got this eyes message also. Oh my God. When you see, if you have seen a seraphim, I've shown you a seraphim. If you've been regular on my channel, you know how a seraphim looks like. He has those many eyes, many eyes, very beautiful creatures. But they say if you ever see an angel in real, you'll not be able to survive it. Kind of like, I would beg to differ. But it says that because they could be quite scary, they say, because so that in order for you to not be scared of them, they morph themselves into more human-like figures so that you can relate to them. That's what has been said. This is what is being said. You may have a different experience, I have a different experience, but I'm just saying it for the general public here. All right, so it is like the seraphim like eyes. So there's one big beautiful creature with two, so seraphims generally that's how they look like, right? Two wings to fly, and then there are two wings that cover their feet like so, and then they have many eyes, those kinds, right? That's how they look like. If you go on the internet, you'll see I've shown you pictures, but go on the internet and search. All right, so it's almost like seraphim like many eyes on you. All right, I already told you, like divine's eyes, like Lord Shiva's eyes are in, because why I said eye is because that was my personal download. I won't share it, it's personal, so I won't, but I'm telling you for a fact and guaranteeing you that Lord Shiva has his nazar on you. Okay, he's monitoring the situation, and I have a download to confirm that confirmation as well. All right, his nazar is on, that's the word, nazar is on you. All right, an absolute divine God is looking at you, his eyes on you, he's watching everybody else, he's watching all that is happening, he's watching all the plotting, planning, everything, and you're being divinely shielded, and your karmics know it. They've tried stuff, it doesn't work on you, and they can't make heads and tails of why it doesn't work on you. They find it very difficult to accept that there is God. They might believe in a demon, they might pray to their demon, mind you, all right, but they don't believe in God, because they don't want to believe in God. They don't want to believe that there's a bigger power that can shield just a regular human being like you, my collective. They don't believe that. Or anyways, that being that, so just so you know that you're being, so like I said, like I saw many different kind of creatures. In those creatures, जरूरी कि जो डरावने लगते हैं कि वो आपको, they are like kind of like, oh, attacking you only. They may look scary, just like I said, it said that if you look at an angel directly, you'll not be able to survive the experience or something. Again, at the cost of repeating myself, my disclaimer, I beg to differ. But it's almost like if a creature looks scary, doesn't mean he's out there to like, attack you only. They may want to protect you, they may be impressed by you, they may be impressed by your energy, they may want you to lead them, who knows. All right, I remember I told you the story of like Plato, recalling an incident where Socrates told him that when Socrates was young, and he was very pure, very young at that age, he was very brilliant, but yet pure. There was a purity in him, and then a demonic energy helped him make a choice that he could not have made without that demonic energy's assistance. Right? He could not have made a right choice. You remember that story I told you, right? So it could be literally like that. It could be demonic energy, but it could be like quite impressed. All right, they are like negative souls, but they could be quite impressed. They might want you in their own team, but at the same time, they're not pressing on it. They're just watching, and they're curious and would like to know what a God's child can do. If you know what I'm trying to say, it could literally be that they may not be attacking you, or they may not want to attack you. Even if someone, kind of like evokes a negative energy, कि भैया इसको जाके, let's say, whatever that shusha they do, right? That negative energy might actually not want to do anything bad to you. Like, no, sorry, no, not this one. No, I'm not. Getting my point? It could literally be there's a lot of eyes on you. I saw that. Okay, let me tell you how many confirmations I got. I got like those many eyes things. Then I saw the literal eyes saying those eyes. It is almost like even this reminded me of that collective. Hang on, you see the evil eye here, you see eyes, you see this eyes, something like this I saw on a relic also. Okay, and then I saw something like this. In fact, there is something in our a cover in our something, okay, you don't need to know exactly, again in our living room that has exactly the same thing. And I remember my husband picking up that topic out of the blue. That's how I get my confirmations also, right? Divine also makes him speak. He was like, okay, so this round or this pattern, he was telling me this pattern like kind of like, just makes people like, a lot of people find it very uncomfortable. And I was like telling him, yeah, that's true. A lot of checks, lines, stripes, a lot of these kind of patterns that make people, like a honeycomb pattern, people get quite disturbed by. A lot of people have this problems. Puran time mein to, nature would have just eradicated such sensitive beings, but anyways. my point being, like, this is how it is. There are a lot and lot of eyes around you. You may think they're just only karmics watching every move, but just so you know, they're like amazing amount of beings, and I saw them through the veil. All right, I saw them. They all are watching someone in the collective. I don't know who that person is. It could be me also. Anyway, I'm a part of a collective, right? You are me, I'm you. But it is messages for you. All right, because I got like confirming messages after this also. Is you being watched, guarded almost. All right, I'll tell you what. I got this. I'll tell you the confirmation message for this also. Today I got this prophetic word. Today, now this also came in today. This was Nazareth. And I was just given this word Nazareth. And that first instance, it didn't strike me. That Nazareth. I remember then when I looked it up, and it was like, oh yeah, Jesus of Nazareth कहते हैं ना, Jesus का तो ये birthplace है Nazareth, right? Why Nazareth? And I was like, why Nazareth? So this word, I'll show you, has a meaning. One second, hang on. 1 second, hang on. I'll open it and I'll tell you exactly what it says. Yes, hello. Yeah, it's taking a lot of time. Hang on. One moment, my collective. Patience is a virtue. Did I bookmark it or not? I did. Okay, it's right here, and I couldn't see it. Okay, Nazareth, amongst various other things. Okay, Nazareth is like one of those old cities. It's like a pilgrimage. It's one of those cities where it's more. Okay, Jesus was born. Mary was from Nazareth. Okay, Mother Mary was from Nazareth. Okay, it's a very important city. So when I was like going through this, I thought for a second, divine it could be an aspect. Divine was like pointing towards a prophecy which is going to be fulfilled. That was my first go to Nazareth. I did feel there's a prophecy that's going to be fulfilled. Okay, so this word Nazareth came from a Hebrew word Netzer, which is like, it is the name derived from the verb Nasar, which is Nasar, N-A-S-A-R, which in Urdu Hindi rather, we say Nazar, right? Nazar. So it is derived from a verb Nasar or Nazar, N-A-S-A-R, whichever way you want to call this. I don't know what their accent really would be like, which means watch, guard, keep. All right, so when Divine said Nazareth, and it was like Nazareth, that's how it came, Nazareth. And it's such a beautiful word, Nazareth. You think about it. And I know, like I said, the first thing, Jesus of Nazareth. And this was given to me. I knew this was actually it. It's like they're keeping guard. All right, they're watching, guarding, keeping. And I do feel it could be a prophecy. It could be a chosen one related to a prophecy. And understood either in the sense, okay, this word is understood in the sense of watchtower or a guard place, implying the early, okay, so also, okay, again, if you remember my lighthouse, like kind of like message, all right, you'll be like standing up, you'll be like placed in a position of power where you will be the lighthouse, all right, you will dictate, all right, and I want to say something else. So sorry, I stopped in between. Let me come back to this. So it's a watchtower. So divine's literally saying they're watching you, all right, and they're watching the situation. You're being guarded, all right. It's in a very divinely way. You're being guarded, you're being protected, you're being shielded for things you don't even know. And I keep getting this. Divine keeps telling me you don't even have an idea. You don't know what happened. You don't know what happened in the background. You might feel this. You don't even know. But I know the clues. They keep giving me the clues. So it's not that I don't know I may not know exactly what happened, but I would have a sense of that thing would have happened. All right. So it is, and the sense of watchtower or guard place implying the early town was perched on or near the brow of the hill, or in the passive sense be preserved, protected, in reference to the secluded position. So you could be like, when you think that you might be put in a place where we're like isolated, you know what I mean, you could go like, you may be, God might have put you in a position where you have to work all by yourself. You may not have a tribe to work with, all right. You're like doing things all by yourself. That kind of energy. Know that you're being preserved, you're being protected from a certain kind of people that who would, no, I'm not even saying might, would harm you. I'm saying would harm you. So God is, if you, God is like side, remember like हमारे मम्मी पापा नहीं कहते like side में हो जाओ, they're like side हो जाओ. It's like almost like आपको side में बिठाया, like for you to not be in the way when God smacks them back. Let me just give that also. If you're like being put in a no contact situation with someone, you're like just being even asked to cut cords from someone, it's because divine doesn't want any backlash on you, doesn't want any, you know, I don't want to say those words, but you got it. I know you got it. You're getting a point. So you've been pushed in a out of the way. It's almost like that. All right, it's a secluded position where you've been. It's almost, yeah, there was something else I had to put this in, like, yeah, I could not have, it wasn't able to write that down. There was something else also related to this for later, something like, something, I'm forgetting that. If I remember it, God, please help me remember it. Something else also that was related to this being saved for later, something like this. All right, so there's something, I don't know, some shit. If that comes back to me, I will tell you. I don't know why, I just can't remember it right now. Or maybe it's not my time to say it right now. It could be that. Okay, so this was this something. So this nazar bit is what caught my attention. Again, my first hunch was it's always, generally always, right? It is something related to a prophecy. You could be a very important person. My collective could be really, really, really important in the grand scheme of things, in God's scheme of things. And you're being protected right now from certain kind of people. If you think you've been made to work extra hard, you're doing this, you're doing that, just so you know, you're doing it just because God wants it that way right now. Okay, so just let it be. So all the chosen ones, we're all going through, we all work really hard. Okay, so just so you know, if you feel like, okay, you're the only one who's like, just so know, we all are working really hard, all of us together. There's only a handful of us and there's a lot of work to do, isn't it? All right, only 144,000 of us, and we have to lift up the collective consciousness, all of us, while fighting these battles, while, you know, kind of defending ourselves and defending the collective energy, isn't? So just go with the flow. Everything is under control. You're under divine protection. Just keep that into mind. I keep saying, see, I would go. Divine literally said it is the Lord who goes before you in a situation. Bhagwan is saying, I will go before you. I will check that gate out for you. I will check that room out for you. Then you come, just like a VIP treatment, right? That's how it does. एक VIP नहीं आना होता तो क्या होता है? पहले उनके bodyguards आते हैं. They रेकी the room, right? सब ठीक है कि नहीं? यहाँ पे कोई वो सब ठीक है, सब यहाँ confirmed है, everything is okay, कोई suspicious लोग तो नहीं दिख रहे. Once they रेकी the room, only then the VIP walks in. So almost like divine saying, I'll be your bodyguard. I will reiki the room. Only then you will enter the room. How sweet is that? Literally said that, right? It's the Lord who would go before you. All right. He is saying, I will go before you. कोई भी प्रॉब्लम आएगी मैं पहले जाके देखूंगा whether it's good, it's okay for you to not be there or not. And if it's not okay, 444 on the clock, 4444 on the clock, and divine is saying, if that's not okay, I will not let you go there. I will protect you. I'll take you away from there. And if it's okay for you to go, I will go with you there. Okay, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, all right. I have a lot of other downloads as well, which was yeah, there is a one very big download that I have that it's just sitting on me. I will do it like just like Plato and Socrates wala tha na, big download. It's almost of that weight and importance. So I'm going to do it properly, when on one day sirf wahi karenge. We'll only do that download just like we did for Plato, and they were very happy, right? That's one of my favorite reads till. I'm sure I've had like a few that I like myself, but I think that Plato Socrates bit was my favorite up till now. Favorite. My own personal favorite. Let's do my cards. Okay, let me just eat this toffee. Again, toffee, not candy. Oh, sorry. I just kind of put it here. Okay. I'll do my card. Okay, let's take this. Mother Earth. Literally just, I just pushed it in the corner, and because the fan just rolled away, and I just picked it up in front of you guys, like I'm in front of you as in right while I was in the camera. And in my head, I recalled that experience. I made a short video on that where people keep throwing their litter away. The least they can do is just to carry their own litter in their own bag and have a little bit of courtesy towards Mother Earth. Just the basic courtesy towards Mother Earth. I had that in my mind, and literally Mother Earth came up. You could have a connection with Mother Earth, my collective. If she loves you so much, and she calls you, you answer the call also. If she keeps calling you, you can only answer the call. If they call you, mothers are like that, right? Even कहते हैं मंदिर जाना है. Let me read this. Again, enchanting, it came earlier also. Enchanting. What does it mean though? In the literal sense. Let's find out. Coming back to my point, it's literally so it's like, even like for a mandir you have to go. Okay, then like even for Vaishno Devi, it's very famously said, right? You can only go to Vaishno Devi when Ma calls you, right? मैं इतने टाइम तक नहीं गई थी, like माँ ने बुलाया ही नहीं, right? ऐसे ही होता है, right? जब तक वो बुलाते नहीं आप जा नहीं सकते, right? जब तक आपको माँ काली, माँ लक्ष्मी, माँ सरस्वती नहीं बुलाएंगे, माँ वैष्णो नहीं बुलाएंगे आपको, आप जा ही नहीं सकते वहाँ पर. Similarly, Mother Earth is all an embodiment of the same energy. If she doesn't call you, you will not be able to like connect with her in nature. You will never even go near nature. You'll be like, I'm good here. Let me go to a mall. Let me go for drinks. Let me go for a brunch. That's what you'll do rather than... Now, when Mother Earth calls you and you answer that call, it's quite a special connection, right? Enchanting and ours. So it could be Mother Earth. And Mother Earth is what? Mata Parvati. Could have a very special connection with Mata Parvati also. She could love you a lot and you don't even realize it. Okay? Enchanting when came in. Pehle bhi aaya tha enchanting. I told you enchanting. Came in this card like popped. And basically means very nice or pleasant or attractive. Okay? You could like look really beautiful, my collective. Oh, I got that also. Remember the cute, I told you, right? It's a very silly download. Not a silly one, as in Divine also tries to uplift us and, have the jestful feeling. So I remember Sri Hari saying, cute. And I got that beautiful one also. I somewhere here in my gazillion downloads, for which I'm very thankful and grateful, divine. There's a beautiful also. Something about beautiful had come in earlier. Somewhere here, yeah. Something about beautiful, like divine calling you very beautiful. Beautiful, not very beautiful. They said beautiful. Okay. So now they're saying enchanting. Enchanting could be something where you could, again, they're just trying to call you, but it has to have, enchanting I think has that like a connotation of being mysterious. You could have like, maybe you don't speak so much, you have like a, again, could have that way, same unicorn energy. That, excuse me, that same unicorn energy, like very unique way of doing things. You could be quite mysterious. You don't do things the usual way. Okay, anyways, that, why is my throat chakra being blocked? You could speak in a very, you could have a very beautiful voice, enchanting voice. You could have some, like a very siren-like voice, very magnetizing voice. It could be a very healing, it could be very healing for people to hear your voice, to hear what you say. All right, I do feel enchanting could be not, it's not just the looks, it is your energy, and I think it could do a lot with your voice. Yep. Okay. Lion. Could have a lion like, I don't know why, just it came to my mind, could have a lion like mane. You could have a hair that, you know, excuse me, confirmation, I'm telling you, you could have a lion like mane. You could look very powerful, and you know, our hair has that energy. And while I was thinking about it, like literally I felt it could be, and again, lion is also very symbolic of Ma Durga's blessings. Navratras are, you know, just around the corner, right? Starting Thursday or Friday, Thursday, right? I think. All right, so yeah, it could be Ma Durga's blessings coming to us, Mother Earth, Ma Durga blessing us right now. You could have a lion, and also lion is symbolic of strength. You could have a lot, again, that uniqueness, that enchanting energy that you have could also emanate from your resilience. All right, how you hold things, how you you know, kind of like shield yourself from the world, how you remain you know, like pure. How do you maintain your purity in this polluted world? Could be quite enchanting. All right, again, it from lion could be strength, resilience, Ma Durga's blessings. Okay, that kind of energy, beautiful power, exuding power energy. And like I said, the first thought that came to mind was your hair. I think your hair also has that, you know, that, like we have a power walk, right? So lion's mane is what, if you look at him, if you look at a lion, looks like his mane makes him look like the king of the jungle. You could have that lion like mane, is what came to my mind first. Right, big blessing is right around the corner, and that's why everyone's gathered around you, my collective. Okay, now this could be a 3D event, this could be a 5D spiritual event. All right, something big is about to happen, and that's why I told you so many kind of different kind of energies, right? Good, bad, not so good, and the ones that we don't know of. Again, again, at the cost of repeating it's coming to my mind so many times, and I know for a fact those energies, like let's say demonic energies, may not be there to hurt you. They might just be curious as to see what happens next, what happens now, what does this child of God, you know, they will do now. That kind of an energy. Maybe, like I said, maybe they want to would like to be led by you. Who knows? I don't know. I have this fierce feeling about this big blessing coming your way. Big blessing. Thank you, divine. Big blessing, and then new life. New life is coming. New chapters are opening. Wonderful. New goals. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. New life, yes. Big blessing, new life. So something brand new. Timeline. I'm sorry. I said that in my mind. Did not come from my mouth, but in my mind, yes, I did go. Timeline jump. You're gonna take a leap. You're already jumping timelines, collective. Like, if you Okay, I'll tell you what does it mean by timeline jump. Like, you feel you're like with the same people, you're like, but and what does it mean by timeline jump in spirituality? If you ever like notice, just to compare notes, just for the sake of this exercise, don't judge anyone. Okay, be very careful. You judge someone, in fact, उसपे भी एक download है इसके अंदर. You, God is like, you judge somebody, I will judge you. And it was so harsh that where is it? Would be here somewhere when divine says, you judge somebody, I will judge you first. Okay, something like that. Okay, so foreign, it was so harsh, that word, and I thought it's maybe for the karmic. For an instant, I thought like it's probably for the karmic that, they're judging people, they will be judged. All right, but anyways, come back. So just for the sake of this exercise, just see people around you, all right, that you know that you're not spiritual. They're not on the right path. In the sense, okay, even if they're spiritual or not spiritual, that's, you're getting my point, that evil kind of like people that just love to like dig other people's graves, if you know what I'm trying to say. They're always digging pits. All right, those kind of people. I'm talking about those. All right, that purposely, intentionally harm other people. I'm talking about those people. Spiritual and nahi spiritual and God ko mante, nahi mante, none of our business. Okay, not again. Just for the sake of this exercise, just look at those people. And now look at yourself. And now you look at them again. And you'll see they haven't moved an inch. And I'm being very generous when I say an inch. I mean they haven't moved a centimeter, a millimeter. If you just pay attention for 5 seconds, focus your energy on them, and just compare notes. Again, be very careful. Do not be judging. We are here only to just take notes, and then we'll detach ourselves from the situation, and we are not judging anyone, but we're just saying there are people I see that I must have just paid attention to them a year back, and they are literally right there doing those exact same low vibrational things. And then I look myself like, oh my God, I was there. And here I am. How much have I moved on? How much have I ascended? How well have I done? How much have I improved myself? And this person is still doing the same low vibrational stuff. They haven't literally moved a millimeter. Again, do this exercise and you know what I mean. That is a timeline jump. You're right there, but you have jumped timelines. Your life is not on the same trajectory as it was. All right, and the easiest way is to have a comparable. That's what I'm saying. Have another piece. Is so again, for the nth time, is just for this exercise. You will just pick up somebody from your past life and just look at yourself. And this is not looking at yourself in terms of material wealth, how much have you accumulated, what have you bought from it. No, we're not talking about that. Okay, we're talking about your overall ascension. This is spiritual. This is not comparing notes about तेरे पास बैंक में कितने पैसे हो गए. नहीं, वो बात नहीं हो रही है यहाँ पे. So that when you realize you have timeline jumped many a times. Many a times. There is no way for them to they're not even in that same, you're actually not living the same life. You're living spiritually, you're not even there. You're in some other, like I said, your life is in a different trajectory altogether now. They just happen to be around you in the physical, in the 3D. Otherwise, there's no connection whatsoever. Getting your point? Just do this exercise, you'll know. Glow up era? Arre bhai, kya ho? All the yellows from Mother Earth. This could literally be a blessing from Mother Earth. Kya? It literally started with Mother Earth blessing you. Again, like I said, it is our divine mother's blessing that we are able to connect with them. If they don't allow it, there is no way we'll connect with them. Then from Mother Earth came lion, like I said, Durga. The tarot card also, which has a lion in it, and there's a princessy looking like lady that is putting her hand in the lion's mouth, is very indicative of Mata Durga. I've said this many times that you see a lot of Hindi tarot readers looking at that card as a Ma Durga card. Okay, so like I said, that the chariot card is indicative of Archangel Michael. Just like that, they look at that as the Ma Durga card. Now, lion could be from Mother Earth, it could be Ma Durga. Blessings, and then again, big blessing, then a new life, a timeline jump, your glow up era. This looks like mother's blessings, bro. These are mother's blessings. This is Ma Durga, Ma Kali, Ma Lakshmi. Yeah, everybody blessing you, like I said. Mata Parvati, Mata Sita. Confirmation. Bhai, what? Glowing and growing era. Glow up era ke baad glowing and growing era. This is your time. You have all the karmic cords have been cut, and that is why again it's almost like that you're in the spotlight and everybody is watching you. Good, bad, evil, godly, demonic, hybrid, otherworldly, this worldly, whoever, they're watching you. Okay, you're in the glowing and growing era, and you've come through the fire. You've come through the fire. You didn't go around it, you walked right through it. My collective, these are blessings. Thank you so much, divine. Thank you on behalf of my collective. I'm eternally grateful and thankful to you for fortunate. Bhai, yes, absolutely. If anything that describes this entire region is just definitely fortunate. We are, I just told you, has to be our mother's blessings, right? There is no way that we wish to like connect with Mother Nature. No, जब तक वो allow नहीं करते वहाँ से, it is not a good fortune. Unless they allow it and bless us with this fortune, big blessing, there is no way we will have any of this love and light in our life. So fortunate. Then white magic. Okay, I think this is the first time this card has ever come out. White magic. Black magic to name black magic ka card to me, but like that bones card is that one. Yeah. So white magic could be like something that looks like white magic is like manifestations. All right, when you bless people, that's also magic, right? Or whatever you're doing with your mind, with your hands. All right, your mother's blessings, that's again white magic. It's magical, right? You get your mother's blessings. It's 1 hour 2 minutes, right? And I have a lot of chores to do. Sorry, for a second I got distracted. But white magic could be that your mother's blessings, like when she blesses you, that you do this wonderfully, I love it, or your parents' blessing. Why just mother? Let's say, your divine parents, say that you're proud of you. Your angels say they were so proud of you that you cracked this, could be that blessing is almost this so magical, it looks like, feels like magic. Yeah, true colors. Okay, yeah, white magic, true colors. Okay, if I don't know if up till this point you've ever shrunk yourself, my collective, if you've tried to dim your light to fit in, if you ever tried to play dumb so that other people around you are comfortable, they don't feel dodos and dum-dums, or they don't feel that kind of thing. I'm just giving you an example, right? If you're a man, take it as it resonates. Could be that you could have dimmed your light. Now it's the time that glow up era is here. This is time to show your true colors. If you're a unicorn, show all your colors. All right, that unicorn card that came out, if you, whoever you are, show your true colors. Is like show your true self. It's time to be yourself. Whatever you bring to the table, whoever you are, is the time to be that, and whatever you are will be celebrated. Unlike the karmics that are trying to masquerade as you, or maybe this is the reason they're trying to masquerade as you. We covered that. They think that, oh, whatever you do is so successful, you do a great job, you look like this, you do this, you speak like this, you do that, you get this. This is how you conduct yourself, so let me just copy everything. Right? That's what I think. But that ain't a true color. Right? That ain't true. It's fake. So it's true colors. Your trueness, your authenticity is what is going to like give you that new life. It's right under new life. That is what is going to give you a new life. Your authenticity, your being yourself. 144 on the clock, chosen one. 144. True colors. Okay. And it also means this could be whoever is copying, cheating, thieving. Let's say they are thieving your intellectual property. Like this video is my intellectual property, right? So if someone's thieving your ideas, your videos, let's say for instance, your videos, photos, if they're thieving that and masquerading as that, masquerading as you, their true colors will come out. They'll be shown. It'll come to light. Okay, winner energy, winner, timeline jump and winner. ये पता भी नहीं लगेगा लोगों को कि what really happened. I'm telling you. And it's not just लोगों को पता लगना. Don't think like you are a winner. That is a winner energy, the glow up era. You're a star, you're a celebrity. Random people. There was like, don't even worry about what लोगों को पता लगेगा नहीं लगेगा. It doesn't even matter. These random people won't even matter. Won't even matter. Okay. Alright, that. Should I take out more cards? Like let me just wrap up here. Today I'm wrapping up not at usual 1 hour 30 minutes. I'm wrapping up slightly early because I have a lot of household chores to catch up to. 10:30 होगा but dinner बनना है. Seriously, अभी शुरू करना है dinner बनाना हमने. Okay, so for now I will take your leave and let me see if there's something very urgent that I have to like catch up. Then I will catch up now. Everything is there was a verse that would I like to talk about it at length. I know the Sita Ma's blessing. When I said that, I got a confirmation, right? I know this because in fact, there's one of my downloads also. Like Mata, it says Janaki's or Mata Sita's blessings. This download had come to me. So now for a fact, you have like Mata Sita blessing you. Mata Sita is a reincarnation of Mata Lakshmi, like one of those forms, right? So Mother, Divine Mother's blessings. Okay, I do have those ones, but I would like to do them with a lot of time at hand. All right, so I'll cover the rest of the downloads in my next read. Okay, I hope you had a wonderful time, my collective. I had a wonderful time. I hope you enjoyed this and this was helpful to you. I'll meet you very soon next time. Until then, bye.